one-shots and stuff like that. Like, I'll, like, what was it, Fistful of Flowers and, stuff like that.
And the bears.
Oh, the Bears. Yeah, the
Honey
Bears.
Heist.
That was really, really good for a one-page RPG.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes the best things are so simple.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
Normal sleep is overrated anyways.
No, it is. No, it is not. It is highly desirable.
Yes, but none of us ever get it.
Bless you. All right, let me get.
No, thank you. Okay.
Or here's the play, Bramble. After December 30th, we lure you back to Wrath of the Lich King.
No, thank you. I
know.
I don't
already
even
know.
have time to play Final Fantasy 14.
Aw.
Yeah, I've not been playing this entire time. I played maybe 2 hours on Friday night, and I fell asleep at the computer. I was just like, please, enough. I am an old man.
Well, to be fair, I think Final Fantasy 14 kind of fits you as a player better because you like to do all the things.
I like story, and I like Manderville because he's a silly guy. Alright, we got Moz tag right there. There we go. Where is the Tony?
Hope he's okay.
He should be fine. He's probably gotten grabbed by someone to do like, our server exploded, please, cook us lunch at the same time you fix the server. And it's just like, what? That's not my job. That's not my job.
Lunch.
So who's feeling confident about the next assignment?
Sure. I'm always confident. Bramble, you know me.
Yes.
Well, if it's not gonna have suicidal chickens, I think we can take anything.
I personally think you guys did a great job with that assignment. Putting them to sleep helped so much. Because I put that river there thinking like, thirsty. Thirsty.
So, as a human, I'm curious about the Elephant Museum. Is it just a museum with a bunch of elephants? Like, is it a zoo?
So, the same way that the Elephant Graveyard was basically just like the thing in the Pride Lands where everything went to die. The Elephant Museum is basically all the things of the Magambia that are there as display to the public and to the students of, what they have, what they're willing to do, the accomplishments that the thousands have made, and more importantly, what you in the future can still yet do. It's this ongoing, process of how to best help the world and showcasing what has been done with the power granted by the studies.
So it's the trophy room from Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, I guess you could call it that, yeah. Don't
Hello,
worry.
everyone.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm alright. I lost track of time.
That's quite alright. I want to introduce a new person, Maw. They will be playing a champion with us.
Hello. I should probably
Hello.
change my name. But yeah.
The
Ma's fine.
Maw. Welcome.
Welcome to the mall.
Unless your character's name is Maw, and then hey.
Oh, it
win-win.
actually fits ridiculously well.
Oh no.
'Cause I was like, I should pick one thing and stick to it, and I picked the element of water.
Ooh.
So everything is water related, essentially.
I'm
yeah.
never dehydrated.
Oh, yes, that's true. I'm very dehydrated. I probably should go drink something.
Whenever I get dehydrated, I just drink more coffee.
Wait a second. That's not how that works. That makes you more dehydrated. What are you on about?
There's water
Wow.
in coffee.
I think since we do have a new person, though, we should do some brief introductions and whatnot. Tony, do you want to start, or shall I start at Victoria and work upwards?
Either or. I can set the playing field for everyone.
Yeah. Tell us, you know, a little bit about your experience in Pathfinder and who you're playing.
Sure. Hey, I'm Tony. I used to go online by Aniki Tony, so you can find me out there and other places. But my experience with Pathfinder is definitely with you and Quaid in our previous Sunday campaign, which has been a ton of fun, especially learning a new system and then now kind of having the proficiency to play the system without actively asking you for help. I don't know, it's kind of like a little badge on my chest now. I'll hold till the end of days.
Aw.
But in this campaign, I am not playing a small creature like I usually do. I am playing a Konrasu by the name of Disco. They are very interesting.
Yes, tell us about your ancestry, your people.
Well, I come from the stars for some reason, but I'm here. My body is essentially a tree that unfortunately got hit by a space rock, and here we are in the Magambi helping people through the rainforest and now trying to win magics. I am Disco.
How about you, Crow? A little bit about your Pathfinder experience and who are you playing in this campaign?
Alright, so I'm Crow. Pathfinder, I've played, what, 3 campaigns? All with Bramble and Quaid. But I did some Starfinder before that, and I was mostly 5e. One sec.
Crow has children, by the way, and sometimes they hear what we're saying and they will shout "yay" and other things when enemies die, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Aw.
I do have lots of background noise. But yeah,
Audience,
so
basically.
onto this campaign. I am Sheesk, who are like used to be bird people, but now are just regular people with spines, I guess. But they're all about knowledge and stuff. And normally I play marshals, fighters, and monks, and I punch things. So I'm trying to get spellcaster and getting used to spellcaster and Pathfinder. So I'm a wizard. Guess that's about it.
Yeah. I've extensively played a witch and wizard, but this is my first time playing a non-caster.
Oh wow,
It's easier. You just punch things. It's so nice.
Yeah.
you guys can help
And,
each
uh,
other.
Yeah.
It's a lot less versatile is the only thing.
Bro.
What? Okay, so here's what you do. You take the suplex. You take.
Yeah.
That's all I did was suplex things.
Yeah, and wizard is incredibly versatile. Like there's
Yes.
so much. And I had like 4 spell lists going with
Nice.
equipment, my witch spells, my wizard spells, and then the innate stuff that I got from other abilities.
Fighters are fun just because the flair you get to put on everything.
Yep.
Anyway,
Alrighty, Lighters, why don't you tell us a little bit about your Pathfinder experience and who you're playing in this campaign?
I'm Lighters or Mist, whichever you prefer. I have been playing Pathfinder for about a year now, roughly. Off and on. I'll be playing Kadric, which is barbarian, somewhat inspired by a previous character in another campaign, who shall not be named.
Yeah,
But-
I've got to say, I love the profile picture. It really gives off the character.
Yes, I love it.
Well, this one was a little bit influenced. The picture, I was given some choices, and this one was the funniest of the pictures.
So yeah,
Wait.
that really speaks for itself.
which is kind of my niche. Yeah, I'm playing Barbarian, whereas usually I play a spellcaster of some sort. Well, spellcaster slash rogue. The last time I played a martial character didn't last long, well, 2 times, so I'm gonna give this a shot again.
Alrighty. So
I'm
D-
reckless.
yes. So DJ, I saved the best for last.
Aw.
A little
Okay,
bit.
well,
Yep. Go ahead.
hi. My name is DJ. I'm playing a human investigator, Victoria. Generally, I'm also doing the alchemical sciences, so potions. But I didn't want to go into the alchemist, basically. My experience with Pathfinder was basically about 2-ish months at this point. I'm still figuring stuff out.
Mm.
But I'm really finding the system fun.
I'm glad. I'm very glad. And just to let you know, I've been playing TTRPGs for over 2 decades. I'm still figuring stuff out.
We learn as we live.
Yes. Yes, I
Yes.
like that one. And we're alive for the moment. Will that change?
Ah,
Why don't I take you back to the dorms where the scene is already in progress? So, these intrepid heroes came back from the store to buy chicken. And you see a Kadric and a new person there amongst all the other people in the dorm who have gathered together. Cesare, the catfolk in the chair, is already asleep. And you see some new people as well as they all begin discussing, that explosion that happened and, some other things. And then they all see you coming and go like, shh, here they come.
I think they're talking about us.
Most likely.
Seems we have a welcoming committee of some sort. I guess let's go meet them.
Who would have thought chickens would be so difficult to keep care of? And I keep walking in.
Wow, everyone's here.
Whoa, that's a lot of people.
So this,
Gadrick, you're here.
Hi.
Hi, what's with the group meeting?
what the hell did you do?
Those chickens
Who's asking us that?
You don't understand.
This gay,
Who's that?
the gay boy.
Oh, Ignacy. Hello.
I fought a revolution when I was a teenager. I didn't see an explosion in the Gambia. Do you want that to go on our permanent record?
Wait, why would that be on a permanent record?
It's... It begins moving around.
Okay. Okay. I
I'm so angry, I'm moving in place.
Ignacy. Do you think this was our doing?
Who else was it? Did the chickens do it?
That could be the chickens.
And Essie says,
Well,
calm
they-
down. I'm sorry, Victoria, go ahead.
No. I just wanted to say, well, they were weird chickens. You never know.
So are you all here because of the explosion?
They all just begin clamoring, and Ankarut begins crying and say like, "Oh, thank goodness you are okay."
We were attacked.
Well,
And our chickens.
I'm more interested in your safety than I am the chicken's safety. The farmer who took the chicken, she says, was extremely satisfied, but I'm more worried about you. Are you sure you're all alright?
And I look towards Victoria and
Uh,
Shamshu.
Well, I think some of us got a few scratches and wounds, but we managed to patch those up quite easily.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Not even singed on my clothing.
Well, in case it wasn't obvious before, I am certain you received more than a passing grade from this assignment, especially with all the added trouble we did not take into account. I will be certain to talk to Professor OT that you performed exemplary.
All right.
Well, thanks.
Now, everyone, and she says, clapping her hands, that our guests are very tired. They've been working all day. That they probably want to go to the dining hall and get something to eat. Give them room. She kind of shoos everyone away. Back to your rooms.
Thank you, Essie.
Yes, kick them out. Hey, wait a minute. I thought
Will and Grace noises.
Love that series. Genuinely did love that series.
Anchor Root's going to go back into her room crying like, I'm so glad you're okay.
We should get her a gift.
Anchor is going to be the BBG. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, some bones, definitely.
Some interesting bones.
Yeah.
And just go look around, looking at the new students. Are you also doing admittance, looking towards the remainders?
Noxolo is going to come up to you and say, don't do anything to disrupt my studies. I worked very hard to get here. And he's just going to turn around and go back to his room.
in greener.
Well, that person was very nice and welcoming.
Mariama is going to come over here and say, thank goodness you're all right.
I appreciate your concern.
Well, this will be a wonderful story to tell. And she'll go back to her room.
Someone's a rain scribe.
Orkoro over here is just looking at this woman or man. And
That's
he
a
says
dog.
nothing. Except good night.
Good night. Well,
No?
Cadric, you missed it.
Did I? Exploding chickens, I hear.
Not a chicken. A killer.
A killer.
To be
Or
fair,
at
the
least-
robots did explode, just not as fun.
Apparently a lawman sent from Callista or by Callista. I do not recall.
Do we need to upgrade your memory chip?
I'm not a.
What?
Do I have memory chips?
He does
Maybe
not
if your memory
remember.
bank-
And Disco will think about this and going back to their room.
Oh, do we have a room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, this is
You
mine.
don't. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm kidding. Just run down the hallways. This is my room down here.
That's free. That's free. That's free.
Oh, I'm
Those
gonna-
rooms are yours.
I want to be neighbors with Disco.
I'm down here.
Well, how do I get in?
Well, this is my door, and I go.
I love this. This is like the tree from the other world understands doors, but the orc does not.
Well, no,
There are
there's no door.
gateways. There are gateways you see in this world.
I will take the chance to go in my room and get changed.
Oh,
I'm neighbors with Disco.
yeah, no. Okay.
You can bunk bed with me any day. I do not use the bed anyway.
Said this one was free, right, Bramble?
I can change it to your name.
Boom.
Victoria Harros is playing chess against Cheshire. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I
Cheshire.
wanted to ask,
Oh yes.
how
yes.
is it going?
He says like, "Oh, it's great. I've had the last 2 days to myself, and I've I've done some thinking, and he keeps moving pieces on the chessboard, you know, like waiting for Cheshire to do something. He says, like, he keeps passing his turn.
You can't really pass your turn in chess, can you?
I don't know, but this guy is. He's got some sort of strategy going. I've got to figure it out.
Well, maybe you should move this piece there. That could be a good move.
Ah, and he follows your advice and does so.
Well, if you were worried about the explosion, don't worry. I wasn't anywhere near it.
I thought you
It
were the
was
one
a-
doing the explosion.
No, not this time. Well, that's not entirely true, but yeah, it's not fully my fault, you could say. Actually, it's not my fault at all, really. Yeah, anyways, new subject. And Victoria's gonna notice the student behind her. She doesn't know who she is, and she's gonna turn around and say, "Oh, hi. I didn't see you before here. Are you new here?"
And you hear the automatic phone voice message of, "I will be back in 1 hour."
I'm sorry. This recipient is not available to take this message at this time.
I can't do the player. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. We'll do sort of like oh, this is gonna come back later.
Yeah. But she's gonna hand you a bead and tell you, like, this will keep you from getting attacked by origami frogs. It's from Professor OT. He forgot to give them to you after he got hit in the head with a rock.
Wonder who did that.
I never hit him.
Few people did that almost.
I hit the
Whoa.
roof. At best, he got hit with a small piece of plaster.
Like,
All right.
alright. So everyone's
Well,
going to sleep?
I'm gonna grab some food real quick. And
Ah,
then
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna-
Dining hall is open for another couple hours, so if you haven't eaten today, I highly recommend at least one meal.
Another good thing about Sheets is they really don't eat that much either.
On my way. I would like to try this eating.
Yes.
Ow!
Ooh.
We'll find out.
Ah!
We'll go together. Friendship.
Yep,
Friendship
Ma's
is
like,
magic.
food.
I require sustenance.
We really need to get them to introduce sandwiches there.
Oh, look, a swimming hole.
I know there are witches. Oh wait, wrong way. Hello, goodbye.
Oh, yeah. So you see this little pond out here, and you also see some things in it.
What kind of things?
I'm about to tell you. Little froggies.
Oh no.
Not the origami frogs that try to kill you, but actual little frogs, and they do their little croaking sound and whatnot. And as you approach the frog pond, this woman runs out, yelling at you like, "No, the frogs are enchanted! No, don't do that.
Enchanted.
They're enchanted.
The frogs.
They're enchanted to deliberately jump on me."
So
On-
if I go in the water, they'll jump on you.
Yes. Don't do
Why
it.
on you specifically?
I don't know. I don't understand the magic.
You have some quasi supernatural awareness of this pond?
No, I'm a mathematician. Most people call me a chaos magnet.
You do something with chaos?
No, I do things with math, and that kind of screws up the universe. I don't know why.
Did you divide by 0?
I did once, and it summoned a devil by accident.
That is terrifying. Sorry, we didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. And she goes up to you and introduces herself. My name is Maramia Katana.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. I can't wait to see which branch you go with. Although you
Was
seem
that
to...
a tree joke?
No.
I'm
Yes.
joking. I am also curious. I am Disco. Nice to meet you.
Ah, yes. Nice to meet all of you.
Yeah, likewise.
Mm-hmm.
So can we touch those frogs, or that is a no?
I would highly recommend not, unless you want to see frogs fly at me.
No, that is fair. Kadric, no.
I mean, but curiosity. Do they fly or do they leap?
They are enchanted to jump directly onto me.
Do they
if
come
you
onto
were
you
like-
through the walls?
I'm kind of curious about the logistics of that.
Ah, yes, I can tell you everything about logistics. What would you like to know?
Well, I'm particularly interested. How come the frogs can find you wherever you go?
Ah, you see, the way that the magic works is that I am the origin point for all places within the Cartesian plane, and for everything to go back to 0, is only a natural part within any algorithm. In fact, it's required.
Okay. I'm not really that good with mathematics, so
Yeah,
I
what-
don't really understand what you said.
With that logic, wouldn't everything fly at you?
Yes! Oh my god, I have to get inside! And she just runs back in.
Did we just run into somebody with extreme agoraphobia?
I think she just might be cursed.
We all need to start running at her. Oh no!
No, we gotta learn to fly and then fly at her.
Oh no, that would be even worse.
Well, there are spires that you can shoot up and fall down from, so
Ah, that is an astute observation with one so close to the frog pond.
is that it?
Maybe.
Like, Cesare throws frogs at her. That's why he sits out here all the time.
Problem solved. Good job, gang.
Um,
And I'd get away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Somshu's hungry, so with that over, she's gonna start trotting towards the food.
I require sustenance.
yes, let's go. Is it raining, by the way?
It is lightly raining. It's not downpouring like it was before and cold. Now it's a warm rain.
Yay.
When you mention food, Haros is all like, yay, food!
You
They
even
won't-
go here?
No,
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna depend on you to give me some of your food. And there's a lot of you, so I can get a lot of food this way.
Well, yeah,
I
I
don't
can
need
share
much.
some with you. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yep, and as the dining hall is getting ready to close and whatnot, you guys can get the food and whatever that you need. And you can even enjoy some of the conversation of the other students that are going all along about the Sun Tempest mages making an arrest about one of the students.
Ooh.
Arrests were made.
Yeah.
Made.
Can I listen in on that?
Yes.
At least what they're talking about?
Yep, someone was taken in for questioning by the Sun Tempest Magi. It is unknown whether they are incarcerated or whether they evaded. The subject casted final sacrifice on their familiar in an attempt to escape.
Any name in particular being
Nope.
said about?
It was simply revealed that the person in question had no sponsor and conducted several burglaries on campus, including the Heron Archives. It cannot be proven at this time that any of the other students at the Spire dorm were involved in these crimes. While the stolen materials were recovered, the remaining wealth is under examination and will be returned to the Spire dorm at a later date.
It's one of our roommates.
Wasn't there
Hmm,
somebody who was walking back with us?
well, Aliyah, but she kind of disappeared along the way. Could that be her? I mean,
No, he's not. Sorry.
But other than that, there's just the usual gossip of who likes who and, who's interested in other people and whatnot.
are people talking about the explosion?
Oh, yes, but mostly the professors and the Sun Tempest mages are investigating and whatnot. They'll let people know when they're ready to announce it. Right now, it's not being kept public because school grounds were attacked directly. So people are kind of either in the dorms or they're in the dining halls. Everything else is closed for the night. Security measures.
As we walk freely from the dorms.
Yeah, you are not held to the same restrictions as NPCs, sir. You go where you please.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll grab some food and I'll grab some for Heros, and share with him. What
He-
time of day is it, by the way?
It is dusk.
Hmm.
So the dining hall will close soon. He very gratefully takes whatever food you give him.
Yeah, I'll try to get generally what he likes more, but whatever I find.
I'll look at the selection. I'll probably take up like a mango just to try it and sit down at the table with the rest of you.
All right.
Patrick starts eating, but he's more fixated on watching Disco try and eat a mango. Just staring. Fascinated.
I like to imagine like someone like threw like a piece of bread near you and you like covered the moment and just go like took a bite of the food and it's, oh, that was delicious.
Oh yeah, like Kakashi.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
It's just like you
like,
look
you
away
don't
for a
see how
split
Disco
second.
eats. You never see how Disco eats, but you know it, there's consumption because there's just like the peel of the mango and the seed, and you're like, what? What happened? I devoured. It was delicious.
Unconvinced. I'll be like, all right, time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Another day we'll find out, perhaps.
You
Sure.
see the head chef just looking at Disco with like little stars in her eyes and like the little hearts and everything because she, like the ramen people, actually saw.
Oh yeah, I see Kakaki's. Yeah. Give me like 2 minutes. My doorbell is ringing.
No problem. If you guys need a break, let me know because we're about to rest for the night and then it's going to be the next assignment in case you need a quick break.
That won't hurt. Grab a snack real quick then.
Yep,
But yeah,
yep.
that's it. I'm basically gonna go rest for the night after this. Unless
Sure.
anything else pops up.
I'll give you guys a 10-minute break.
Works for me.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. So Bramble, you've been just working hard lately?
I am Bake.
Welcome, Bake.
It was Amazon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got goodies?
Nah, not for me.
Aw.
Next time, maybe.
Imagine having Amazon.
You don't have
True.
Amazon?
I
No, I
got
don't think
order
my
from
pizza's that.
Germany
Yeah.
for Amazon.
Wait, they don't have Amazon in Germany?
They do, but I gotta order it from Germany to Croatia.
Oh!
Luckily, it's within the EU, so I don't need to pay like exorbitant customs.
Do-do-do-do-do.
It's fun living in Europe.
Tony,
Yo, yo.
I'm gonna have to replace my monitors soon.
Oh boy.
Well, my monitor, 4 monitors.
What are you replacing it with? Do you have any idea?
I'm looking at some like flat panels. I have a curved one, and my curved monitor doesn't seem conducive to the dual monitor setup.
Hmm.
But I'm thinking 27-inch 1440p. I don't have any specifically in mind.
I'll be honest. My current dream monitor. I think it's the upcoming release of a Samsung monitor that's like a super big curve. Let me see if I can find it. But essentially, it emulates 4 monitors on the one big monitor. There it is. I'll send this to you directly. You can take
I
a
got
look.
coffee.
Yes, the lifeblood.
Not the hydrating blood.
No, that's just water.
Oh dear God!
Yeah,
What's wrong? What happened?
No, I shared a link with Lighters about a dream monitor I want, and it's a 55-inch sort of curved monitor that can emulate 4 displays.
Wow. How much is it?
A lot.
Oh my God.
It's so expensive that it doesn't have a retail price yet.
Oh my God.
I'm
That
lying.
means it's
I'm
over-
lying. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I didn't realize it got released. $3,000.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay, that is at least industry doable. That made me think it was like 30 grand.
Yeah. This it comes with its own like little control system as well that you can essentially correct the setup on fly.
Wow, I
For
thought
$3,000, I could see this like lasting a good ass while.
That's a heavy curve.
It is. I will send you a link.
okay.
Actually, I'll just post it. I'll just post it in general since we were talking about it in general.
I have a 42-inch widescreen, the drawing tablet, and the 2 regular monitors. I thought that was an elaborate setup, but dear God.
You just from the thumbnail alone, like it describes exactly what it does. You could put it. You could switch it between landscape and portrait.
Yeah.
And portrait gives it 3 monitors, while landscape gives it like this big curve, but it can also be split into multiple monitors that way.
That's pretty cool.
And I was thinking about just getting that set up and then having one of the old monitors set up on the side for like, hey, actual reading, like if I was doing a stream or work.
Yeah. That's what I do with my regular monitors. The one on the left is where I have all the stream and OBS controls and stuff.
Yep.
I can't wait to actually be able to hook up a second monitor to my PC because I
Soon.
have a laptop which doesn't really do second monitor, well, third monitor to that at
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
point.
I'm
Oh.
lucky for myself right now because the laptop I have right now has 2 ports, one for display and one HDMI. I'm thinking about just getting another monitor on the left-hand side just to say, all right, 3 monitors ain't bad.
Yeah, I collected all this equipment over the course of 8 years. This was not like a decision to just like, I need all of this right now. No, it's
Yeah,
just like, this was on clearance. Oh, this is on sale. This just came out, but it's the cheapest widescreen that's pretty damn good. It's an Asus. And for the drawing
Some Asus.
tablet, it's just like, nah, I can draw on the screen. Yay.
Love me some Asus.
Is
Well, the
Crobat-
cheapest monitor. The cheapest monitors I can find are Acer's at my price point, but it's still going to cost me $500 to do the upgrade.
Yeah, mine was about 500 when I bought this one, but it's well worth it for the 42-inch widescreen.
Oh, I have a 20. I don't even know what size this thing is. I think it might be 29.
The standard
Curved?
size is 27. or
Yes.
20.
But it looks bigger than 27. I don't have the box near me.
I just have like 1K 27-inch, and I'm thinking like I'm probably gonna use this for like 5 more years.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a perfectly good monitor.
Yeah, it is. The stand is pretty good as well.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I want to upgrade mine is because I want 2 monitors. That's my thing. And I want to upgrade to 1440.
This one is 1440 hertz, not mine.
The resolution?
I mean the
144 hertz.
as a pixels, not hertz.
Ah, yeah. 1440.
I thought you said 144.
Oh, that
No,
one-
this one's 244.
Oh well, yeah, that was pretty crazy. I don't have a graphics card that can run pretty much anything more than like 120, so my extra 24 frames are just getting like, oh well, for the future.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am reckless and buy things I shouldn't or don't need.
Wow,
'Cause I
that's-
don't particularly need it.
that day is fast approaching. It's called Thanksgiving.
No, not Black Friday.
I refuse to buy any electronics on Black Friday.
Cyber
Working
You
for
Monday.
Cyber Monday
Walmart-
guy?
Working for Walmart, like the SKU is different and it's less quality.
I know that firsthand.
Yep. Oh yeah, you worked at Walmart too. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy 2 of these, and then maybe hold off and buy a third one a different time. They're not bad. They're not bad.
Let's take a look here. Let's look at the pretty monitor. Ooh, that is nice. It really showcases the butt on the motorcycle.
It does actually, yeah. But I don't think I need 32-inch screen, so probably just the 2 would work. But it's $20 cheaper than the 27-inch. And LG's not a bad brand for your basic electronics.
Bro, have you returned?
He needed FUD.
At least it's not like Beppers, where he'll get grabbed by his wife and then we don't see him for 2 hours, and it's just like, well, oh well.
I mean, hey, still an improvement. We got it off the ground. Ugh.
He's typing something.
He's-
Is she?
He or she, I don't know. I couldn't really tell from the voice.
Oh no, that's Ma. Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure it's a female, but I can't be positive. Good God, phone calls.
I'm glad we took a break. We needed it.
All right, there we go. I'm back.
Yay. We just need Crow and then we can get started.
Yeah.
It's gonna get tougher and tougher the closer we get to the holidays, man.
It's
Yeah?
expected.
I generally dislike holidays, but I don't really work, so I could just have a different mentality.
Sing.
My apologies for the delay. A very small child required my assistance.
No
That's
sweat.
more than fine.
It was
Uh,
perfect timing. Anyway,
No sweat. I'll take us off BRB. Ma will not be back for the rest of the session due to a personal issue.
Oof.
So I shall put her back at the Spire Dorms. Boop.
We didn't see Ma. But Ma was never here yet. Don't worry.
She was here. She gave you
Nope.
your beads.
Oh, well, that's very
yay,
nice though.
beads.
And this bear, this large dog that looks like a panda is eating your scraps.
Oh, oh.
To be fair,
Enjoy.
I have lots of scraps. I don't eat a lot, so.
So you may rest for the night after you are done eating. And we shall start on your next assignment.
Ooh, la gas.
Well, I'm ready.
Dickens.
Chickens 2.0.
Now we need 12 chickens. No!
My God, no.
And there's a fox after him. It'd be like the whole riddle.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have the chicken, the greens, a fox, and a piece of dynamite.
Oh,
You
God.
can't leave the chicken with any of these. What would you do?
What's it gonna do with the dynamite? I kind of just want to leave it to find out.
And yep. And you go rest for the night. Essie is setting herself up for tomorrow morning. Don't worry, she's not actually there. She's just like,
Oh God, that
farewell.
was a weird illusion. My Conrossi sight does not
It's future
perceive
sight.
things well. Whoa.
You use the Sharingan.
If only, huh? That's my next character. If Disco dies, I'm just gonna make Sasuke. Enjoy.
Disco never dies.
You don't know that.
Hey.
I like
That's my-
how
that's my-
he
go ahead.
sleeps on the dresser rather than the bed.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where they are. Just interesting. And rest.
Yep. You may press the rest for the night button.
Hurrah! I get spells.
Yeah, I get spells.
I'm
The
supposed
dancing
to swap
light
everything out.
spell, I get it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone gets the one.
You get your drugs back.
Who's got
Yeah.
drugs?
I mean, I don't think I even used any previous day.
Yep. And as you wake up in the morning, Essie is right there to greet you and say like, "Oh, hello."
Hello. That's a large spider.
What? Excuse me?
That is 2 large spiders behind you.
Racist. Those are my children.
Racist.
This is Zavani, and that's Zavacha.
All right. Just because you gave them names like kombucha doesn't mean they're not spiders.
What's going on? You're very loud for the morning.
Such
I
a
also have one of those.
PTSD.
Oh no, it's in the umbrella now.
I get
Yeah.
real close to this spider and kneel down. Have you ever heard of Delta Methrin?
Mommy says not to talk to strangers.
The fact that Light is in real life exterminator just made that a little bit more terrifying.
It makes it that much
That made that just a little bit more terrifying to me for some
Oh
reason.
my God.
too smart of a joke for me.
That was like, wow. No, that checks off.
You get a hero point, sir.
Oh, that's
But
true.
they are not bugs. They are spider people. They're
Spider
just
people.
Yeah, they're the Anunci. They're crawling up the walls and everything. They're shooting webs at you because they do that instead of throwing spitballs and stuff. They're little kids. They're toddlers. And you just see
And
this
this-
woman who looks like she hasn't slept in weeks, going like those
Oh.
those are my kids.
In real life, I get it.
They're very interesting kids. I should say.
And Essie greets you for the day and says, "Hi there, morning O," and she bobs her umbrella in greeting. "It's only me today. I'm the only one of us who plans to join this Tempest Sun Mages. That's the branch that defends Nabatu and the people around the city from outside threats, big and small. Today, you're going to help us with a very small threat. Some gremlins have gotten into one of the school's storage rooms. I want you to go get them out without harming them." And she goes over to Chadrick, who just made the threat to the child, and looks directly up at him and pokes one of her fingers into his pectorals without harming them.
But that would be difficult. Gremlins. Grab the water, boys.
What?
No.
No. That's
No.
the opposite. I know this.
I mean it, Essie adds with emphasis, shouting after you. They're sour little pests, but they haven't done anything except throw some jars around and be obnoxious. Magambia doesn't approve of killing anyone just because of who they are. A student was even expelled because of it.
Fair enough. What should we do when we do get them out?
Just get them to leave.
Oh. Okay.
Between you and me, I don't think anyone will mind much if you gave them a whack to the head or two, but get them out of the storage room and release them off the grounds, really. It's probably best to release them outside of the city entirely. And she's going to come over here and help this woman with her children.
Pop them on the head, she says. I draw my axe.
Put
Let's
them
go.
to sleep. I've done this before. Chickens. Let's go.
Chickens. Everything is chickens now.
Everything is chickens. Nothing can be harder than those chickens.
Now wait, where did she say we go, boys? And ladies?
Storage room?
Okay, but which storage room?
I guess on the campus.
Alright, let's just go back here.
Yeah, so you decide to go back to Essie, and she goes like, "What? What's wrong?"
Which storage room?
They'd gotten into one of the school's storage rooms.
They didn't give you a specific location?
It's-
Any general direction?
Yeah, it's the storage barn, and she marks it on the map.
Thank you. And I have the axe on my shoulder and continue to walk.
Yeah, just gonna leave.
Sorry. Let's go.
Like,
We're trying.
Like a Pokemon, just go.
Let's go.
oh, so yeah, you go around campus. Do you want me to take you directly there, or maybe you want to,
Get some ingredient or some
I was
components.
about to say, maybe we stop by. I think some food might help, so maybe grab some food for them.
Yeah, breakfast would be a good idea. You didn't grab breakfast yesterday when you did the whole chicken thing.
Mm-hmm.
True enough.
So breakfast plus maybe a little bit extra food to convince gremlins to stop being gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
Not after midnight, we're good.
This dog is following you again.
Oh,
No
wow.
food, none for you
Me-
today.
Oh.
We have
I
a
bet-
He climbs up one of the trees and just looks at you with sad eyes.
Maybe later.
But yeah, you get there, and people are still talking about what happened last night, and they're also talking about some professors who are, doing their experiments and whatnot, and their research and everything, and they're trying to figure out who's doing the most dangerous research or who's doing the most helpful research. It's all rumors.
Also, we're going after gremlins, not Mogwai.
Most dangerous.
They've already transformed.
Oh god.
It's Spike.
It's Spike.
She said not to kill them. I have Daze, which does mental non-lethal damage. I have all the things ready. Ooh, 1 sec.
But yeah,
Can I
if
swipe some extra food? Sorry to cut.
no, go ahead.
I always
go
do
ahead.
that. Can I swipe some extra food just for
Yeah.
bait?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that was also my plan.
yeah. They don't stop you from taking food. It's not like they check you at the door and say like, oh, you got food, you got to eat it here. It's just like, this is the Magambia. If you are entitled to these meals, and you get 2 a day. What you do with the food is up to you. They just say, do not waste it.
All right.
Oh. Our bear is very useful then.
All right.
So what are you taking from the dining hall? A mango, bananas? What you doing?
some plantains, some bananas,
Okay.
and a
Yeah.
mango.
Is there meat here? I can't remember.
There is meat, but it's in short supply because they need hunters to go out and gather the meat. You could, as a downtime activity, help them with a survival check or whatnot, hunt for meat within the jungle.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
as much as I want to take some more meat, I'm not gonna. I'll leave it. Take some fruit for now. Not a big meat eater myself.
I took some meat. Gotta eat the meat.
No, not surprising.
Need protein. Alright.
That's it for my ideas. Anything else?
To the
Storage. house?
storage.
Storage.
Alright. Yep, you go around and you think you find the barn where these gremlins are. There is a broom keeping the door barred from the outside, basically keeping them in, which is easily removable by you, but the gremlins can't go out and do further damage onto the grounds unless it is removed.
What if we just pick up the storage room and move it somewhere else?
It's possible. You have the telekinesis, you have the big spells.
We have
Uh,
Chadrick.
magic missile.
Yeah, you want to try picking
No,
up the
nope,
storage
nope.
barn? Go right ahead.
No.
What do we need? Athletics?
It's athletics. So so Chadrick the orc is going up to this full-grown ass barn, and he's just going over to the corner of it and says like, "Hold my axe."
Yes.
All right.
Panos Voltigold.
All right, you start lifting, and you go like, and just like try and struggle, and you see like the storage barn itself begin to shake and whatnot, and you hear things from inside the barn going like, earthquake, and you hear jars and stuff crashing and being thrown all over the place.
Alright.
I think
Too
it might
heavy.
be Worse.
Alright, let's just go in.
Okay.
You ready to clear the room?
I
Military
was-
precision?
Oh god. Oh god. No. I think we should have one person wait outside to make sure they don't escape out. Like lock us in, kind of thing.
Maybe just guard the door?
Yeah, just guard the
That
door.
works too. Okay, you're right.
Yep. Who's guarding the door?
Close.
That if you want.
Just go as big.
He's also
I
got
am.
branches to relock the
This
door.
door has lots of arms. You can catch a few stragglers if they get away.
Okay. Yeah.
What I'll do actually, if it's still available, the web Cadric,
Yes.
I will drape that in my lower arms to like prevent a ground escape that way, like almost like a soccer goalie.
Yeah. You might need a crafting check to make it into like a sort of net or whatnot, but yeah, I'll allow it.
All right, let's give it a shot. Blind GM roll. Let's go.
Yeah, you fashion a crude net with the little spider silk that the spider boy shot at you with his thorax. You got it.
Alrighty. All right, I am ready for whatever runs out.
And inside you see this little site with all these tiny little dog-like creatures dancing all around like the food and whatnot. And they're just shuffling around looking for things and say like, the boss needs it. Boss needs it. Get it. Everything. Free.
Who's the boss?
Free. Tony
Not free.
Danza.
What does the boss need?
Food.
Is the boss hungry?
Mm.
Who is your
Kershikin.
boss?
Kershikin works for Scary Ghost.
Oh,
Aww. Babies.
And that's a doggo that wants to go outside.
This is also a doggo that wants to go outside.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. He throws fruit at you.
Cadric, maybe try using your figure to sort of scare them off. Maybe that's gonna get them to leave.
Oh, 100%.
But we're keeping them in here.
I will put you all in a bucket. And I want to do a intimidation check.
Bucket.
Gonna step away from Cadric for the inevitable fruit throwing.
All right, so they all see you, and they stop what they're doing, and you like let out this little roar or whatever, and they all look at you, and they all begin laughing, and they throw more at you.
Yeah, called the fruit throwing.
Yeah, I knew it.
Can I do like a recall knowledge to try to remember what I know about gremlins?
Sure. Yeah.
What do I know?
These are going to be, since they are fey creatures, you were told, nature, or you can use a specific or unspecific lore.
Nature it is.
Okay. All right. You don't seem to remember anything about Fae that are mean, dog-faced.
Well, maybe just help them collect a bit of food and then get them to leave.
Yes, help us!
Well,
help us, servants!
Let's-
Help us!
Here.
And
You-
then you leave, right?
Yes, you part of gang now.
Hell. So I'm gonna be
Oh.
like, yeah, let's start piling all the food, and I start like making like an area down here, and I'm trying to get them all to come to me, basically.
Yeah.
And I'll start like waving off my friends, like back up.
Yeah.
This is giving me heavy
Good idea.
abomination vibes with the first
Yes.
encounter we had.
You nice lady.
I'm trying to tell Cadric and Victoria without letting them know to get away from me.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Yes.
30 feet.
Oh,
We're good because I can cast it here.
Boss,
And
be very happy.
little more, and then once they get far enough away, I'm going to cast in this corner sleep on myself and all these guys.
I think you should take the dog outside, sir.
She is going outside. That's why she's so happy.
Okay.
Oh, the little feet taps. That was like,
Aw.
I'm going.
Taps.
Go ahead and place the circle.
Well, it's
I
not a
don't know,
30 feet circle. I think it's a 5-foot circle.
It's a
Is it?
bursty burst. Place a 5-foot
Oh,
circle,
that's
5-foot
range.
burst.
You right.
This
You
big
right.
circle, I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be next to me and these guys. So I'm gonna be basically on me, right?
Okay.
On them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get hit by it, but it's on them.
All right. Well, they see you raising your hands in gestures, and they're all like, spell! Spell! You trick us!
No, I'm not tricky. I'm in range. I would have been hit by whatever spell I'm casting. No,
Deception!
no deception. Roll bluff, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh.
roll blind. Otherwise, we're going to begin some initiatives.
The deception. Blind Jim.
well, we tried to do it without harming them.
All right.
And also initiative.
They don't seem fooled, and they take out their weapons.
Fair enough. Do I still get the spell off?
Nope, because
Oh.
the way that it works in Pathfinder is if you try to do a surprise round, the most I can do for you, they were aware of your presence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a +2 to your initiative since you were You were prepared in your actions. So you go from a 14 to a 16, but they were observing you.
Fair enough. Well, I have non-lethal spells. Let's do this.
All right. The first Pugwami is going to look at you and say, like, no, this is bad. Bad. And he's going to target you. And you're going to be subject to his aura of unluck first. So I'm going to need a DC 16 will save.
Oh,
All right. So, the next time you make a roll, you must roll it twice and take the worst result on all checks as long as you are within its aura.
That's terrible. Luckily, Sleep doesn't have any rolls. It's them doing the rolls.
Yeah. Then he's going to attack you with his short sword.
Fair.
good God.
Mhm.
That's better. That's better. Yep, so that's what, the first one hit?
Yep, for 2 whole damage. They're extremely weak creatures, but they like to stab.
My kidney.
I can't reach your kidney. It was your shin.
My shin.
This one's going to stab you too.
Yep. Double yep.
-2 damage.
Yes, I'm healed.
2 damage. They're so bad. Victoria, you just see one of them try to poke Samshu, and the little toothpick it has as a short sword just like kind of bends in on itself like an accordion and then stretches back out.
Stitches up the other hole.
So I'll draw a rapier, and I'll just look at the nearest one.
Yep.
And I'll say, if you don't drop those weapons, you'll see what this one can do. And I'll just try to intimidate it.
Okay. Yeah.
That went well last time, but who knows?
All right. This one kind of looks at you and it starts kind of shaking. Go like, no. No.
Okay. And for my final action, I'll just signal to Disco like, okay, we need to take them out forcefully. And can I do again recall knowledge?
Yeah. It will be with
Okay.
a +2 to the DC, so you have to subtract 2 from your nature roll because you are attempting to identify the same creature.
Well, can you just incorporate the -2?
I can.
Okay.
All right, so these are kobolds. You recognize them because they have features of draconic ancestry about them. These appear to be of the brown dragon type, which makes them resistant to acid.
All right. I'll say that to everybody and be like, all right, well, I guess don't use acid then. Or maybe do, since they can resist it. That's my turn then.
Okay, Disco.
Alrighty. Disco is gonna follow the plan because last time they didn't follow the plan. The chickens almost got ate. But I think what Disco can do is let me just make sure I have the right distance for this.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet. Yeah. Our good friend is gonna get a forbidden ward
Okay.
placed on you.
And which is the target enemy?
The target enemy would be, I guess, the closest one. So the one dead center.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
And yeah, I'll just keep posted up at the door.
All right. Samshu, You may now cast sleep.
And sleep I shall cast. Duh. Dang it, I pressed cast before. Anyway.
That's
I
okay.
pressed cast before, so it did the thing.
You can put it back
But,
on the sheet and then recast.
There it goes. Okay.
Yep.
And boop.
You can just click place a 5-foot circle in the chat and then you can put it on the map.
Oh. Oop. Oh, that's awesome.
That worked so well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 5-foot burst is basically just these squares, but yes, you get them all. And let's see. I believe one crit fails, and then the rest fail, except for one who succeeds. So I'm going to say this one failed. He gets -1, -1, -1. This one goes right to sleep. And that one is unaffected.
Failure is...
Which one's unaffected?
Yeah, if they fail, they go unconscious for 1 minute. And if they crit fail, they go for 1 hour.
Okay, so let me see it.
And then a success is the -1 to perception, which is meh.
Alright, so only one succeeded.
Alright. Does Pathfinder have anything about casting a spell and a cantrip in the same turn? I don't think it does.
So long as you have the number of actions needed. So you cast a 2-action spell, you can still cast shield or something else.
Yep. Days is 2, 2, 2. Spells are all 2.
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, not all of them. Some are actually 3.
Pretty cool. I guess Magic Missile would be one, but doubt what I want to do. Yeah, I'll raise the shield.
Okay.
Actually, I am going to recall knowledge.
Sure.
To make sure. I trust him and all, but... And I will do... nature?
Sure.
Use the nature-y. Let me see what I can get. Blind gem roll.
Alright, so you know exactly what these are. Mean, dog-faced, and craven. They are called pugwamis. Take disproportionate enjoyment from accidents and missteps of other creatures, something that happens often due to the supernatural aura of ill fortune these gremlins project, kind of like the one that you were subjected to. They enjoy preparing pranks involving spikes, excrement, pits full of spiders, and the like.
And I'll tell them, like, I'm pretty sure these are not kobolds. I'm pretty sure they're pugwami, judging by the aura that is on me, making me feel unlucky. Speaking of which, that roll, I guess, would have... Wait, don't I have to roll twice for that roll?
Yes. Yes, you do. Thank you for reminding me.
Let's see if I do know this.
Yep, you're still good.
Yeah, okay. So I tell them that. I'm like, I feel as if these are pugwami based on me feeling unlucky right now and them not spitting acid in my face. Anyway. And that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Turn tracker. There it is. Enter.
Alright, Kadric.
Heave the great axe.
Yep.
No. I guess if one dies, they'll never know, but no.
Sudden charge.
Sudden charge. Baby sounds.
Wee squeaky baby sound.
As you move over this tile, you kind of hear it jump up and back up again like a springboard.
Oh, wait, which tile?
This tile right here.
Alright. Kedrick will remember that. And then a schmack!
Alright, that is indeed a schmack. For the non-lethal. 5 points of damage as you punch this one in the tiny little face and boop the snoot.
I did boop the snoot.
Yeah. You had a third action
Sure.
left, though.
No, I'd sheathe my axe, or is that
Yeah.
only, or is that
Sh-
a free
sheathing.
action?
Yep, sheathing is an action. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, okay.
Victoria. They're all sleeping, except the one that got punched.
Well, I'll see if I can. I'll just run up to this one and I'll. So if I'm holding a rapier in one hand, can I just do an unarmed with another?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna use devise a stratagem for him. I'm not gonna target him, so let's see. I'm also gonna use the recall knowledge with that stratagem if I can.
Yep, you can, because it's part of your lead for the prerequisites and whatnot. And let's see. Now you're not so sure about your knowledge and whatnot. You think they might be undead.
Yeah, I guess never encountered. Okay, well, my last action is gonna be to punch.
Punch. Oh, God.
Unarmed.
Yep, you punch him in the face and blood trickles down his little nose and he begins to whine and cry and say, No, I give up. I give up. Please no kill.
Give up. Can do nothing more, so ending my turn.
Okay, Disco.
Hearing the phrase "I give up," I still stand the area of escape,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what else I can really do in this scenario. Can I hold an action to bonk one of them if they do come near me?
Yes.
Cool. I'll just do that for now.
And you want to say Pagwami come near you, not the first
Nope,
creature that
them.
comes near you.
No, them.
Them.
whoever comes first.
Oh, God.
What would
No.
that be?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a mistake from last night. Yeah, any of the Pungwami that come near me, I just want to bonk on the head.
Okay.
They try to run.
Yeah.
Well, that's my turn.
Samshu.
All right, if he's saying I give up, is there? How big are these guys? Would they like all perhaps like fit into a barrel?
Yeah, definitely. They're small. There
I'm
are
going
barrels
to try
here.
to find either an empty barrel or a barrel I can empty to put them in.
Oh, definitely. There are plenty here. It's a storage barn.
All right, then I am, I guess, going to take however many actions it takes to start putting them into barrels.
Yep. I can say that'll take 3 actions. I'll end the encounter.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put them into a barrel. I'm gonna be like, just hang out. We're gonna put you somewhere better. I'm just put the top on it.
It
With
smells
holes in
like
it.
smells
be-
like pickles, and you cut him off as he's saying it.
Yeah. I'm gonna poke holes in it so they don't die, because that would be very awkward.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Cadric with his, well, maybe not with the axe. Victoria would be better with the rapier.
Yeah. Skill. I guess I would poke the holes before you start stuffing them in.
All
though.
right. Good point. Good point. We got a minute before they all wake up.
Yep.
Anyway, they're all in the barrel, and I don't want them to die.
Yep, they're not going anywhere. You seal the barrel. They have air holes and stuff. That tile clicks again as you walk across it, Chadrick. Where are you dumping these gremlins?
Well, they said they wanted them outside of the city, so, and I tried to lift the barrel, but it's quite heavy. I'm like, Cadric, could you by chance carry this?
Yeah, in a minute, and I want to lift the tile.
You lift up the tile and you see this vast underground network of tunnels underneath the storage barn.
I think Disco will walk up seeing this.
Let's go. There's a tunnel. Secret tunnel.
I'm going to take one of the copper pieces out of my inventory.
Yeah.
Actually, none, because I have no copper pieces. I'm going to take one of the plantain, the fried plantain, and I will cast light on it and drop it to see how far down it goes down into the tunnel.
Yeah, you drop it down, and it looks like it's pretty vast. Like, it goes down about 10 feet, and then there are these medium-sized tunnels that continue on like all underground campus, going in every direction.
Do they
We
look?
need to inform.
Do they look man-made, or like can we fit in those tunnels?
You can definitely fit in those tunnels, and they do not look artificial.
Can I do like a perception check to see if maybe these gremlin came from here?
It's possible, but how would you check that with perception?
Or investigation? What? I don't know.
So if you want to find footprints, that's survival.
Yes. All
Okay.
survival check.
Yeah, of course. You're looking at it, and you do see little footprints. You don't know if they're from the Pagwami or not, but there are definitely medium-sized footprints. There are boot prints. There are shoe prints. There are sandal prints, and there's also little tiny paw prints too. These tunnels get used a lot.
I'll just point it out to Victoria. Victoria, look.
Well,
I'll try.
I was thinking of blocking it up, but maybe some teachers or students use these. Although I wouldn't know, but
Or now put a heavy barrel on it?
yeah, I was thinking about that. But what if somebody needs to get out this way, and this is like
That's a them problem, maybe.
unofficial?
Them problem.
Eh, sure, we'll ask later. We can come back and move the barrel.
Yeah.
I'm curious about these crystals, though.
They seem to be either glow rods or sun rods, and whoever left them here was probably in a hurry. There's 3 of them, and they're just left right next to the trap door that you discovered.
Yeah, I kind of want to go
Sounds
down.
effective. Let's grab those rods.
Yeah, I want to
We can
pick
at
up
least
like.
bring them to the authorities.
Yeah, I want to pick up maybe somebody has more like these, and we could figure out whose these are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I assume maybe they were for going through the tunnels, but we'll see.
You start hearing jeers coming from inside the barrels that are muffled that's saying, "Stuck up wizards!"
Well, that's right. You guys woke up. How's your nap? I guess we can move these guys outside.
So,
The
are
city?
you carrying them, or are you rolling them?
I would like to ask Cadric to carry them, because rolling them might be bad for miles on end.
Miles?
We're going outside the city, aren't we?
By boat, right?
Throw them in the river. Sure. They suggested we bring them outside the city, so
I think it was outside of the school, not the city.
I mean, I'm fine with either. I'm just going off of what they said.
Do a recall knowledge check?
I mean, I know what they or Somshu believes she knows what they said, but she's not against it as long as the objective is complete. We just put them outside in the city, I guess.
Let's just take them out of the city.
Okay. Yeah. It'll take around an hour just to hike all that way, but you can get to the edge of the jungle and whatnot and release them back into the wild if that's what you wish. Just takes a little longer.
I mean, are these wild animals? Maybe we should just let them go in the city.
They said they had a leader, so they're probably just going to come right back here and become a nuisance.
Kershakin!
What?
Kershakin!
What does that mean?
Scary ghost!
Got it. Going in the notes. Kershakin, the scary ghost.
That's your leader?
Kershakin! Baby sounds!
Kershakin, the
You know,
scary
I really think we should probably inform the Professor OT about this before we continue.
I guess it wouldn't be that large of a side. Yeah, we'll bring the gremlins with us. Somebody put a barrel over the hole.
Yep. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna take you back to the Magambia map, and yeah, you can come over to the Heron Archives. Professor OT is there, and you bring the barrel with you. You say,
Can we tie the barrel before we bring
Yes.
these chaos gremlins to Professor
it's
OT?
sealed. It's sealed. I will
Okay.
not make them break out or anything. They have absolutely no way. These small creatures have no way of getting out of the barrel that you big people have sealed. Think of Willow.
Okay, got it. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, off to OT.
Yeah, I guess that's what's going on.
Yeah.
do it.
So you go to the Heron Archives and you go into his office, and he says like, "Oh, why, hello there, Victoria. It's always wonderful to see you. What the hell is that? Why is that in my office?"
Wait, what?
It's just a barrel.
I understand it's a barrel, but what is inside the barrel is my question.
It's our prerequisite task for today.
Ah,
Pugwami.
Pugwami.
Pugwampi?
Not in my office!
They're
Well,
sealed.
We have some interesting news that we thought might not want to wait for us to move these guys out of the city to know.
Ah,
Might be best if you see it yourself, Professor OT, rather than us explaining it.
yes, of course. Where he grabs his walking stick and everything, and he he touches a rock on his desk, and he tells his secretary he will be out.
Touched a rock.
Yep, he'll come with you, and he says like, "What is this all about? Why do you have Pugwami in a barrel? Why didn't
We were
one of
asked
you
to
just come
take
back
care
and get me?"
That would make two logical sense. These Pugwampi claim they have a leader.
Ah, most do. I mean, they are chaotic creatures. They tend to hang out in gangs.
But these ones keep saying something about the ghost.
Ghost.
By
And
the
then
name of Kershkin.
Yeah, and they all start chanting, "Kershkin, Kershkin, Kershkin." And he like taps the barrel with his stick, and they go, "Ow, ow, ow."
Also, there's tunnels in the storage part. Are you
Ah.
aware?
Yes, those are the delivery tunnels. We use those tunnels to deliver supplies all around the Magambia. There are entrances in all of the dorms as well. I believe the Spire dorm has an entrance too.
Looks like that's what the gremlins are using to move around and get inside of your storage buildings.
Oh,
Judging by
this
the
is
footprints, at least.
this is not good. I am glad you brought this to my attention. We will send some people down there to remove them.
One problem with that about that theory,
Yes.
exactly. They were locked in the storage unit with a broom. If they had known about the tunnels, they would have just escaped through the tunnel.
What
But
makes
they
you
were
think they
gathered.
did not come through the tunnel?
Well,
See the
because it was still covered, and then they were locked in with a broom on the outside. If they had come through the tunnel, they would have known just to go back through the tunnel to escape. They wouldn't have been locked in.
What you say does ring true.
I'm thinking you have some other thieves that are stealing, because there's the glow rods.
I certainly hope not. I just had to expel a student for stealing from the Heron Archives. It was a most sad experience.
Anyway, I guess we'll take these gremlins and bring them outside the city.
Ah,
Set 'em
yes.
free to do gremlin things.
Yes, they can cause chaos within the jungle, not within our city or the Magambia. Thank you.
Thank you for your time and understanding.
Absolutely. You may come back to me at any time. I will give you whatever wisdom and support that I can. But please, If you come to the office, do not bring things such as these. Simply send
Sorry.
for someone and I shall come.
Sorry if you thought it was urgent. I at least thought it was urgent.
Hindsight 2020.
I,
Do you
I,
have any
sh-
beef jerky?
no? What is
Okay.
beef?
Cow.
There's cows here.
What is cow?
We have chickens.
Yes, we have chickens. Is this a Taldorian domesticated animal?
It's the Taldor Nice.
Oh,
Taldor
shit.
Slice.
Are there steakhouses in Taldor?
I do not know, but these beef cows that you talk of, the jungle, the jungle will not support them. They're probably a grazing type of animal. We do not keep those here because they would unleash untold devastation onto nature, especially it to be grown in the quantities needed by human consumption.
Well, let me tell you about this concept called deforestation.
Absolutely
You-
not.
This goes to
Level up.
Cadric, and the scythe just apparates from his back.
You clear a section of the forest, and then you
I do
create
not
a
like
ranch.
this.
Wait, we did not even clear a section of the forest to make the city. The city is the jungle.
Have you ever heard of Fern Gully?
I try not to think about it because Robin Williams.
Oh no! True enough. Fair enough for SOT.
Betty.
Well, thank you for considering what we thought was a bigger deal to heart.
Absolutely. This is why I am here, and I promise you, I will send people down to investigate the tunnels. Oh my god,
Excellent.
the baddie song. The baddie rap.
The back-
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Don't oof that. That's one of the GOAT songs of all time. Of all time. Get it?
Of all time.
Yep. So yeah, it takes you about an hour to walk outside the city, and you just kind of are you just like dumping them, or are you just like, you know, putting the barrel somewhere else and like pulling a string and just letting them out or whatnot, or
Not letting them out. I'm just putting the
What?
barrel.
We
in
have
and walking
to let
away.
them out. Disco, if everyone is afraid to let out these misfortunate gremlins out, Disco will
Misfortunate.
probably like go off a little bit further into the forest. Just open up the barrel.
Yep.
Don't
You
we need
open. Oh, go ahead.
Don't we need to take the barrel back?
Do we?
I mean, it was in the storage. It was probably used for something.
Cost of services.
Exactly.
Oh well.
You just see in a cutaway scene, Ancharut going into the storage barn, looking pathetically for this barrel and everything, and she just begins crying. And it's just like, who took my crying barrel?
Oh well.
As soon as you open up the barrel, though, they throw their poopy at you and leave.
I want a chance to dodge.
Well, no, was he went off? on
It'll be me that they throw it at.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
Easily cleaned off in the river, but it's just they just giggle and laugh, and they run into the jungle. Ghost will eat you when you sleep, and they run off.
Oh, I do not sleep like normal people, so maybe they will not.
Ghost can't eat me because I don't sleep.
Do you think they'll be alright?
No, they probably bring misfortune to their own selves.
Looking around the forest, Kadric draws his axe. Deforestation.
Almost like instinct. Disco turns and the glowing shard looks at you. And for a moment you could probably sense that they're like, do it and see what happens. And not in a glare, but just in a feeling.
Cadrick's not one to be scared. He laughs at you.
Mm-hmm. Is that enough glow, or do you want more glow?
That is ample glow. Thank you very much.
No sweat.
I go to the river and just get rid of the poops, and I guess we head back.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
a job well done, everybody.
I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's possessed.
I pressed the wrong button.
I am misfortunate now. I bring you bad fortune.
Oh my god. So yeah, you get back and you realize it's not even 10 a.m. yet. Like, this one was a super easy one compared to the chickens. You have the rest of the day. What do you want to do?
Can I go to the city?
Yeah, you guys can go to the city if you want.
I can try one of those bars.
A little early for that, don't you think?
True. We should probably keep it. We should probably do it after the prerequisite.
For now, Sumshu's probably going to go to either the Elephant Museum or the Archon Library.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of just try to learn about the area.
So, the Archon Library and the other Big Tree Library are closed, unfortunately. But the Elephant Museum is open, and you can see a wide history of everything that this colloquium or college has done in order to help the Magambia. And you can look around for things of interest and whatnot. You do see pictures of your own people here. The information is incredibly limited, out of date, and inaccurate. To the point where you just, like, you try to help them and say, like, no, our people did not do this. No, we did not come from space.
Why would we need wings in space? But yeah, I'm just trying to kind of gather info, because obviously this is really my first long time outside of the family, so...
Yeah.
Trying to learn on the area.
You can see that, unlike the way that your people categorize knowledge, these people display it almost like it's wealth.
It is wealth, for me. Joke's on them. It's like getting paid for free. Anyway, that's gonna be... I'm gonna spend a lot of time at the museum, taking in all the information I can.
Yeah, that won't take you more than a couple of hours and whatnot. That's not like the entire day, but I can go on to the next person. If you want to do something around campus or the city, you're free to do that because you're complete with your assignment.
All right. Well.
Bueller?
Bueller.
Let the battle for politeness begin.
Well, I'll take the initiative. I want to go to the city.
Okay, yeah, you can go to the city. Where would you like to go? There's, the Court of Dancing. There's, numerous vendors and whatnot of all different ancestries. There's also a consortium of people. They seem very interested in you. They try to get you into, like, a ship. They're going like, hey, you want to come with us? You fit right in with our organization. And go like, we have free hugs and ice cream.
Well, I love me some ice cream, I think.
Dude's about to get abducted.
Yeah, they have this weird, what appears to be elongated serpent around a phoenix and a symbol of Galarian. And they introduce themselves as the Aspas Consortium.
Alrighty. Well, I think I'll just introduce myself to people who are polite about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my main focus would be to look for an inventor or someone who is a craftsman of trade.
There are plenty of craftsmen here.
Anyone in armor smithing?
There are plenty, yes.
Then I'll ask around and say who will be best to procure armor from in town?
Well, it's a matter of opinion and what you're looking for. So there are
Well,
different people who specialize in different forms, like with leather or cloth or with metal.
I think I'll look for leather, but someone who's a bit more creative, because obviously I don't have a normal humanoid body.
Ah, yes, yes. They do have designers and whatnot, but for the specialty crafting that you're going for, there is a specific ward within the shops and whatnot that caters to basically the Enunciated, the spider race. And while they work with silk, they also work with leathers as well, and carapaces. So they're used to more elaborate ancestries, such as yourself.
I think I'll go there.
Okay.
And especially if like probably old carapace armor, I could probably rock that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just barge in, introduce myself, and just see their reaction.
Well, they've never seen one of your kind before, and their first reaction is to go over to you to see what you're made of.
Rainbow-like tree. It's like it is wood. And before you ask, I am not a Leshy. They don't know what I am.
Yeah,
I'm looking for armor.
They can sell you, whatever kind of leather armor you would like.
Okay. But the idea of carapace now that has my my intrigue right now. But I'll buy some leather armor just to establish face, and then probably just take a tour out the city. Maybe back to that Phoenix snake place.
You can label the leather armor as the carapace armor. It'll have the same exact stats. What about the other two people?
I want to go to the dining hall.
Yeah.
And convince. I don't remember. Did the chef introduce herself?
She did. I believe she is in your journal.
Lumasi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here,
I'm gonna try to convince her that she should put sandwiches in the menu.
Okay. She is willing to take your advice and says, like, well, I'm sorry, we just don't have the amount of grain necessary in order to produce, like bread regularly. At least not the type of bread that you're used to. The type of bread that we make within the jungle is much different.
Maybe not sandwiches, but what about like little small lunch packages?
Oh, and she refers you to like little metal tins and whatnot with curry and other things in them. We mainly serve these with rice and other vegetables and whatnot.
Oh yeah, these could work. Well, listen, I have this idea. Basically, you can make these little lunch packages and you can even sell them to the outside. I don't think I saw in the city any.
Well, that certainly would be a useful idea. I myself couldn't do it. The Magambia does not allow me to sell the food that we have here for students off campus. However, if you would be willing to put your time in for something such as this, it could be a good money-making idea for you. Or you can even sell directly to some of the students. I know that Ignacy fellow, that strange little child with the pale face, he sells Fey Leaf and some other things, but if you're willing to do something as elaborate as this, it might be seen as a courtesy as well as a service.
Well, thanks for the recommendation and stuff. I guess I could start working on it.
Well, I would put your studies first, dear. But it is a good idea. Thinking about helping people like this, it's part of what the experience is for you children.
Alright. Well, I guess Victoria's gonna spend her day trying to figure out what would be the best cost-effective means of production and stuff like that.
Oh, Well, I think the first thing you're going to need is a bakery for that bread. The second thing you're going to need is hunters for the meat. And the third thing you're going to need is a farmer for the fixins. And as an alchemist, I believe you can make the oil yourself.
Most likely. We'll see. Well, I guess I'm gonna work on that
Yeah.
for the remainder of the campaign.
This is a long-term goal. It is the sandwich shop.
Hell yeah.
All right, Chadrick. What you want to do with the rest of the day? He dead.
He dead.
Lighters, did you go smoke? I think he went to go smoke. That's okay.
Fine.
He attacks. He'll probably attack the jungle, and the jungle will have none of it and throw him right back on campus. I don't even know how to begin explaining that you should not tear down the rainforest to grow beef. That would be a terrible idea, and not something that's actually happening in real life right now with McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Millions of acres a year. No.
Yeah, that's... The people of this jungle would never allow it. Ever. They respect the jungle to the point... They understand that it's dangerous, but they've learned to live with it rather than against it. They are not like the civilization over on the other side of the world, where it's you have to conquer nature, or you have to, you know, like... Oh, yeah, he's on a phone call.
I mean, I don't know if it's them per se or who, you know, there's only been like 1,000 coups there. I guess not in Brazil, but
yeah.
To say that America hasn't had an influence would be wrong.
All right, it looks like we're going to have to end things there because unfortunately Lighters has a work issue that he needs to get in contact with the police with. So we'll stop things right there. So that was one more assignment done. We're making progress. We're establishing our characters.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
And hopefully...
It's been a fun one.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I need you to be
I will
honest.
eat dinner too.
Yes, I need you to be honest with me, though. Was there anything about today's session you didn't enjoy, and what did you enjoy? I need the communication in order to, you know, progress.
Okay.
I think
Well-
of anything I didn't enjoy.
That's yeah, I'm terrible with constructive criticism. I'm trying to think. Give me a sec.
That's okay. I'm not expecting, like, instant answers or everything.
I can tell you, I'm really liking this. Generally, it's a fun group, and I really love your style of DMing. I am a bit confused about what would Victoria actually do and what are the options available to us when you have free time. But
I can answer that question. The downtime activity phase. I will give that to you right now. And thank you, I appreciate the compliment. So basically, what you can do, you can craft and earn income, treat disease, create forgery, and subsist. And you can play out a day of downtime as well with cooperation checks. And it can be short-term or long-term.
So would the day that we had today be considered one day of downtime?
It could. You finish the assignment with enough time in the day to have 8 hours to contribute towards an activity.
Yeah. But I think if I remember correctly, I was looking up crafting before. You need 4 days, and then you make a check, right?
That is for your potions and elixirs that you make.
Yeah,
That's-
like the actual things, not
Right.
the quick
Not the-
alchemy that I can do.
Right, but you can earn income per day. And you can also contribute crafting towards someone who pays a service for that day. Like, let's say Victoria wanted to work at a potion shop within the city, or she decided to work at a hospital making medicine.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
And there are handy little macros over in PF2E macros. Yep, earn income, perception, rest for the night, stealth, take a breather, toggle compendium browser, travel duration, treat wounds, and XP. You want the top one, which is earn income with the little coins.
Oh, neat. I guess I'll just drag it. Let me just test it.
That's fine. You can test the macros. All right. How about you, Tony?
I hated every moment of it. I can't believe I played Disco.
That's okay. You can be honest with me.
In all honesty, I don't think there's anything I can complain about when I have a patient understanding such as yourself. So thank you.
No problem.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I guess generally, I do find it a bit like Victoria. I'm trying to figure out where she would be. Generally, with Disco and Kadric, like they seem pretty interesting, and I'm still trying to figure out what is gonna be Victoria's quirk. Like, I gotta admit, Tony, your comments as Disco are freaking amazing.
Yes,
Appreciate it. I usually like when I play characters in the environment I'm not too familiar with. I like to play the person that's like, I have no idea what I'm about, but I'm in this world. I may as well make the best of it. And you know, an outer space shard implanting a tree and becoming like, yeah, I'll go to wizard school. It seems like a really good place to start. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and with that, I always tend to fall into my character. I always have like a design for my character, and then it never ends up working out that way. So,
Damn.
so
like
I feel
Kethere.
yeah, it'll just kind of fall into it. Like I'm trying to do like a more quiet person, but I'm starting to get louder with him. Yeah, I had a great time yet again. I'm having fun with it, trying to figure out spells and stuff.
I like
Yeah.
Samshu so far. So far, she's been the one you can rely on for knowledges and whatnot, and she's not nasty about correcting people. She also knows which spells are the most effective. So it helps. It helps. She's becoming like the big sister of the group. Or
That's
big
kind of
brother.
the goal. Be the A, calm head, and be like a Swiss Army knife kind of thing with the spells. Which honestly, it's just been sleep this entire time.
It stays useful. If you upcast it, even up to level 4 and whatnot, it stays useful all campaign.
Yeah, heightened 4, unconscious for 1 round on a failure. Yeah, see, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep using it. It's great for even just our tasks, because it seems like you said, that's the other thing I like about this campaign a lot is it's not all combat. There's a lot of, trying to figure things out. And even though I kind of made combat this time, I still put him to sleep. So
Yep. Like, getting involved in combat doesn't mean that the end result is always violence. It just means I have to track the rounds in what you're doing, because the other, like the NPCs are not going to go willingly. They're not going to let you cast a spell when they see the hand gestures, and they live next to the wizarding school. They know what you're doing.
fair enough. I gotta get, what is it? I'm pretty sure there's a feat for like hiding the spells you cast kind of thing. Although verbal,
Yep.
I guess that wouldn't really help too much.
Yeah. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry that the other two had to leave abruptly. Lighters was work obligations, and Maw was a personal issue, but I hope they both join us again next time. And we'll do the next assignment.
Sounds good to me. Progress.
Paper mache and macaroni arts. Yay.
Yeah, it might be. You don't know.
I know, I'm excited.
Have a good one, guys.